Hello and welcome to another video. So today's video, I am trying out Zap Cannon Registeel for the first time. This Registeel was the one I had for Great League from the get-go, and I invested in Elite Charge TM. I had plenty of them, and I'm like, you know what? Might as well try and use Registeel here. Then in the back, I got Trev and Noctowl, with Noctowl acting as the primary safe swap. So, got some battles for you here. Let's get right to it. Alrighty, against Deoxys. Neutral lead, though, long-term, definitely without Zap Cannon, this was very much favorable for Deoxys, I believe. I mean, I have not used Reggie Steel regularly in so long, since even well before Zap Cannon was added to its moveset. So I do get the Zap Cannon. I'm going to go for the Focus Blast here. Hopefully this gets a shield. And it does get a shield, which is perfect. I do decide to swap in, which is questionable, but it works out in this case because they got an Umbreon, and Trevenant does not want to see that, and I can take quite a few foul plays, and they are down a shield. So while these Sky attacks won't do much on an individual level, you know, I'm going to be able to get multiple off, and they do add up over time with the wing attacks here, so. And again, proper move timing is more important than ever, so I did that one wing attack to their one snarl, and I did it again here. That way they only get a 1-turn advantage versus a 3-turn. I let this go because Trevenant can farm this down. And then it's a Vigoroth, so yeah, this is a good game. This should be a good game here. I don't have to worry about any moves from Vigoroth right now. I'm more concerned about the Deoxys, and also a potential swap happening too. So we're just going to go for Seed Bombs here. I'm just farming up. Again, I'm trying to avoid a catch here. They go for Body Slam. Alright, I'm going to go for the Seed Bomb again. I should be using shields. Alright, so yeah, this should be taking out the Vigoroth, and then I should be able to get to the Shadow Ball in time. They try to catch Umbreon. They should have realized I was not energy dry, but not on a move either. So good game to my opponent. Very well played. But perhaps maybe they were lagging and they lost count. Lord knows that happens to all of us. Lag is still very much an issue. All right, on to the next battle. We have versus Jellicent. So very much positive for Reggie Steel in the long term, though you want to shield up that first Shadow Ball as it will do the most damage. And they do get to it. You're 3 lock-ons away from the Zap Cannon when they get to it. I do let it go through because Registeel is bulky, so definitely want to save shields for the Trevenant and Noctowl long-term. They should probably get to a Bubble Beam. They do not, so I'm able to farm down, which is fantastic. And then, arguably, maybe you should have gone for the Zap Cannon, though they should know this is a Focus Blast. Okay, a questionable decision, but I get to align the Noctowl on here, so not the worst. I do let this go through. Foul play won't take me out at all, and it's a pup, which makes total sense why they tried to bait. I do shield this up, and it's a foul play, so this is a great shield. They do try to swap. I am going to go up to 2 Sky Attacks. I will let this Poison Fang go through. Okay, then go for this Sky Attack. Okay, I believe they're at 1 Poison Jab, so they're 4 away from the next one. I swap out. Okay, I believe I let this go through. Again, I can comfortably get to the Shadow Ball. I think a Seed Bomb would have actually taken out with it being a Shadow Nido. But, you know, that's okay. And then we'll get to the Seed Bomb here very comfortably, but I can let this foul play go through if it is a foul play. It does end up to be a pup. So whatever they throw at my Noctowl, if they can, I am just going to shield up no matter what. But that does enough damage that, you know, they know the game's over. And GG to my opponent. Very well played. I can, you know, throughout the battles you're going to see, I can definitely see why it's considered broken, especially more in Ultra League. Because, like, obviously Reggie Steel doesn't have the bulk in Great League it does in Ultra League. But damn, I mean, it's just like, dang. I'm going to swap out immediately to Noctowl. And they have their own Reggie Steel in the back. Oh, joy. So we're going to go for these Shadow Balls here, if lag doesn't screw with us. Alrighty, they're going to get a Zap Cannon off. And I always hate this because I know my Noctowl gets so low that they can just lock on farm down. It's just like, do I want to shield, do I not want to shield? It's just like, ugh. I hate it. And I just missed the Sky Attack, which is unfortunate. Not that I would have taken it out, but it would have been some nice chip damage. I believe I let this go through. Yep, because Zap Cannon is not very effective, and I'm going to farm down, so that's fantastic. It is a Sableye. I am going to go for a Seed Bomb bait here. And then I shield because I'm at the Shadow Ball, so I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball right here. And then I'm going to swap right away into Reggie Steel and hope whatever's in the back, I can beat it along with that Sableye there. And we do get both shields, which is fantastic. And it is a Swampert in the back, and I have to go for the Zap Cannon here. I have to be able to get to 2 moves either way. Then I have to make a decision here. And they bait me. Sad face. And then the question is, can I survive an Earthquake? But the thing is, I still have to get to a move on the Sableye, and then unfortunately it's very clear that I won't, so I top left. So good game to my opponent, very well played. It literally came down to me calling the Earthquake. Shielding the Earthquake there, pretty much. I mean, they might have still won, but who knows. All right, pretty positive lead. Actually got Bastion, and they bring in Superior, so very positive safe swap as well. We're going to let this go through. Air Release won't do that much damage, and then the rest is just resisted. Honestly, a Frenzy Plant probably does more than an Air Release, which is sad, since Air Release, of course, is not stab on Superior for obvious reasons. Alrighty, and we're just going to farm up to near 100 energy. We're going to go for the Sky Attack here. I do undercharge to see if I can get some farm, but a Great still knocks it out. And they come with Bastion. I did not use any shields because I wanted the Bastion to get as little farm as possible. I'm able to get to this last second Sky Attack. This will do absolutely nothing, but any chip damage is chip damage in the long term. I will let this go through. A Flamethrower does not do that much damage, honestly. And then we have, oh my goodness, lovely. Why I stayed in, I do not know. I should have just kept this energy. Hopefully it refunds me. It doesn't, but that's okay. Trevenant still has actually a pretty solid matchup against Bastion. Up a shield, and they're likely not shielding because they need the shields for Bastion. And look, I got it. We CMP tied clearly on the Psychic, I believe, or whatever move they were throwing. And they know it's over, so that was a good game to my opponent. Very well played. But yeah, staying was questionable. All right, Venusaur. So either way, it needs 2 moves, but this would be a slight bit better, I think, with the Flash Cannon, just because it is cheaper than Focus Blast. Though all 3 of those moves, including its other move, Hybrid Beam, I believe, is the other move possible. They're just all expensive in the short run. I am going to safe swap into Trevenant after the Zap Cannon. I still shield out the Sludge Bomb, as Trev is still very much a glassy Pokemon. I do go for a Shield Bait, because they are staying in, so either they're tricking me, or they are weak in the back to Trev. Alrighty, so do I shield again? No, I do not. Okay, so, alrighty, they got a Walrein. I do go for the Seed Bomb. Arguably could have gone for the Shadow Ball. Might have done the same amount of damage, but I do get a shield, which is fantastic. I will come in with Reggie Steel. I do have the Zap Cannon loaded. Okay. Maybe I threw it, I just forgot. Whatever the case may be. And I just go for the Zap Cannon right away. I did not want him getting a move in. Oh, and it's Deoxys, so definitely going to go for a Zap Cannon. Noctowl is very clearly my win con here. As long as I can take out the Deoxys, we should be okay against the Venusaur then. They do have Thunderbolt, and that Zap Cannon is crucial to basically having some health on me. I do shield up the Thunderbolt here. I am farming up as I want to be able to have 2 Sky Attacks or near if they try to sack swap. But they don't, and then I have the next Sky Attack, and that's going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played there. Alrighty, so that was a nice 4-1 set there. Alright, we had a very negative lead. Reggie Steel on the Swampert. I go into my safe slot Noctowl as Trev is the harder counter. They go for Hydro Cannon, not surprising. Excuse me. They bring in Scarm. I'm just going to go for Shadow Balls here. What is nice, even though I'm still going to be at a disadvantage, is I can farm up to 100 energy on Reggie Steel and throw a Focus Blast, I believe. So that saves a bit of energy. I don't need to shield anything. They're likely going to go for a Brave Bird. They don't. All right, they go for a Sky Attack. I should have honestly undercharged this if I didn't. I did undercharge, and it's still to take it out. So yeah, definitely under half health, got to make it a nice. So I do swap into Trev, and it is a Nidoqueen. So this is going to be an uphill battle. Ideally, I need to land a Shadow Ball. The question is, are they going to shield both times? Because since I've shielded, they're definitely going to shield this first time, or I likely they will, which they do, and I am shielding up. I need to have... Oh, okay, good. Okay, I'm at back-to-back Seed Bomb, so hopefully I can take it out. Okay, okay. Does the third Seed Bomb take it out? No, it does not. I'm able to get to a Focus Blast, I think, right before they got to the potential Earthquake, assuming they had it. And I'm able to take it out, thank goodness. Okay, that is a good game to my opponent very well played. That was a close battle. But that's why I loaded up to 100 energy on the Reggie Steel, and would definitely mean that more comfortable had I undercharged a bit more, meaning, you know, to a nice... All right, Galvantula. So this is actually a very positive lead for Galvantula in the long run, as I can just... You know, even though I can get Zap Cannons, I can go for lunges and, you know, in return after that. But I'm going to go for the Zap Cannon. Do they shield? Do they not? They don't. Do you let this go through? Alrighty, so I'm able to get to this Focus Blast. Do they shield? Do they not? They do shield. So, who do I bring in? Right, bring in Noctowl. Ooh, Stunfisk. Okay, okay, okay. I think I farm up and let him throw a Rock Slide. And then I'm going to come in with my Trev and Noctowl, since I wasn't quick on the swap anyway. Alrighty, this is good, this is good. This is clearly a Rock Slide. I'm not going to shield it. And I go for the Shuttle Ball, I think, right as they get to the Rock Slide. Don't remember if that was a sneak or not. Alrighty, so I will shield this up. Hopefully I can farm down. With the Trevenant, I got scared. I think it could. I should have. I believe I can farm down unless they had a. Nope, they did have a move. So I did the right thing throwing the Seed Bomb. I am going to throw up my final shield as well, and it is a Swampert to the back. So we have a Seed Bomb ready to go. Will this take it out as double debuff? No, it does not. But we have a Sky Attack loaded, so we're going to go for the combo play, and that's going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played. They do not have enough energy to knock out both of my Pokemon. Very well played. Alrighty, on to the next match. Alright, terrible lead. We're going to do the same thing as a couple matches ago. Swap into Noctowl right away. We will let this first Hydro Cannon go through. We don't know what they have in the back. Captain Obvious, the match just started. And then they come into Drapion. So we are going to go for Sky Attacks, as Shadow Ball would be resisted thanks to that Dark typing. Otherwise, Poison and Dark take neutral from Sky Attacks. Alrighty, I believe I let this go through. Okay, I do. Fortunately, could not get to a second Sky Attack, which would have been ideal. I do let this first Crunch go through in the off chance they get the debuff. And I think I do the same thing as with the Skarm I farm up. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, and see, you can tell I got to practice with Registeel, as I definitely overtapped by 1 or 2 in there. I'm going to swap out right away. I am up a shield, thankfully, so that is positive. And then this comes down if I can land a Shadow Ball. I have to take the Skarmy out, and, like, Trevenant's got work to do. And I land it, thank God. So now the goal, I believe, is to farm down, as they are likely going to save their shield for the Swampert. And I'm able to farm down at the last, right before I think they got to another Sky Attack. Or if they did, they just tried to farm down. And I'm able to get both Seed Bombs off. That's going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played. Another close match. That Zap Cannon, there is a reason Reggie Steel is consistently at the top if it's allowed. That Zap Cannon is a freaking game changer for Reggie Steel. I know plenty of content creators when Zap Cannon first debuted for Reggie Steel said it, but I mean... This is my first time trying it out. Alrighty, so pretty neutral. I want to say slightly positive on Registeel's side, even if the Politoed has Earthquake. I do let the first one go through as a Weather Ball. And I should have thrown the Zap Cannon right away, but I didn't. Okay, farm up all the way, go for a Zap Cannon. I think they're 2 away from a Weather Ball. Not entirely sure. Do I just let this go? Because at this point, it's like, I got the shield. Alrighty, so it is a Pelipper. I will shield out this Weather Ball. I need to preserve health. Question is, do I bait or go for the Shadow Ball? Nope, I go for the Shadow Ball immediately. Oh, and I'm able to hit, and it lands, and we farm down. Alright, so arguably should have stayed in with Trev, but This isn't the worst. We just got to keep landing these Shadow Balls here. And I believe I can take 2 Rock Slides, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I can take 2 Rock Slides. Look at that. I mean, it's like a... I mean, it's a slightly like a semi... It's a semi-Mandibuzz in some sense. Because they can't farm down. Oh, this is not good. Okay, I shield because I have the Sky Attack. Do I swap back into Trev? I do. Yep, they should only be able to get to a Weather Ball. I don't believe that should take me out even from a Shadow. Does a fair amount of damage though for a Weather Ball. And then I'm just going to go for Seed Bombs, as I want to do as much damage as possible. I don't want to risk them. And they had a shield too, so that definitely was important. See? Alrighty then. Alright, they're going to take me out the Rock Slide. Hopefully a Shadow Ball. Nope, they have enough energy. So that's going to be a good game to my opponent. Very well played. Definitely could have done better on the energy management side of things. In fact, I think I could have gotten one more, definitely at least one more, maybe 2 more Shadow Claws from my Trev to the Politoed. All right, we got a Galarian Stuffus, I believe. So we're just going to stay in here. We do get to the first Focus Blast before they get to the Earthquake. Why I didn't throw it, I do not know. I do shield it. Okay. But now they're definitely going to be ahead for sure. And I think the second and third cycles, they do actually get ahead eventually. Right, do I shield this? I do. Alrighty, so the question is, what do I do? Because they're going to get to their third Earthquake before my third Focus Blast. I try to catch it, and I catch it. This has to be the Earthquake. Please tell me it's the Earthquake. Yes, let's go. We catch the Earthquake. So that was a bunch of energy wasted on their side, and I think I'm like 1 or 2 lock-ons away from the Focus Blast. So we should be in a pretty comfortable spot. And they try to catch a Shadow Ball onto their Araquanid. I don't see as many Araquanids as we used to when it first debuted. I mean, it's still a good counter to Walrein by all means. It's really it's the main reason why it exists in the meta. But yeah, I don't see them in Open Great League as often as I did early on. So I'm able to take out the Araquanid with 2 Sky Attacks. I go for the Focus Blast. I think they came in with the Galarian Stuffus. They did. And we have an Azumarill. And so as long as they don't have Hydro Pump, no one move if they got to it before my Zap Cannon could take me out. Hydro Pump, not Cannon. Hydro Pump would, yeah, definitely would at that range. Alrighty, and they have Hydro Pump, so good thing we got the Zap Cannon beforehand. And this is going to be a good game. Very well played to my opponent. Oh, this was during Go Battle Day. Okay, Go Battle Weekend on Saturday. Yeah, I definitely ran a variety of teams on Saturday, but throughout later in that day and Sunday, I ran a pretty consistent team created originally by Tho Technical. I got a shiny Lickitung, and since that was my first one, I was just like, woohoo! Check the IVs, and I'm like, why are they that? I'm like, oh, wait, it's Go Battle Weekend. You know, forgetting in the moment that the IV 10-10-10 floor is no more for at least the event. So, yeah, that was it for the second set. And turns out that was the final set that I had for you guys with this team. So, pretty solid. I do need more practice with Pokemon that have one-turn moves like Registeel. So, the beautiful thing about one-turn moves is you are guaranteed to sneak through every time they go for a move. If you don't go for, unless you of course get CMP tight, that is the beauty of it. But at the same time, when you're sneaking in, you're only getting that 5 energy. Where if you get a Mud Shot through, that's 9 energy, so on and so forth. So like again, there's pros and cons now to really considering like not only the team comp, but if you want maybe like instead of a Fire Spin Kanto Ninetales, if you want to go for the Incinerate Talonflame to see because if the opponent throws an alignment, then that's sneaking an Incinerate is very huge. That's 20 free energy there. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this team. Reggie Steel Zap Cannon, do not underestimate it. It is a powerhouse, as I've heard even Tho Technical as well again say in Ultra League, it is busted, especially XL. So thank you all so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, remember to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the videos, and I will see you guys in the next one.